Welcome back to my channel. Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. And yes, I don't know if you've yet heard about the Danish deception. It's all over the FYP on TikTok, and I really felt like I should talk about it because not only had a lot of ladies that are going through the same thing just because of, let me say, I don't say that it's because of the racial fetish, but there are some people there that do have the racial fetish, and they're only like strictly attracted to only a certain race, you know. So I don't know. I also saw pics of Onyeka. Is it her name is Onyeka? I saw the pics of Onyeka where she was in bachelor's, uh, the bachelorette, uh, 2019. And yes, and there was some guy, she was attracted to a guy with blonde hair and blue eyes. So people are coming out for her, saying that she had a facial, not like she had a racial fetish for white men with blue eyes, tall, so that's why she was scammed. She was really so drunk and in love that she couldn't, differentiate what was it, all that stuff. So I really want to you guys to tell me, really, was it true? Like, what do you think about her story? Because she was sharing, so. And I think it all happened in 2022 when she met the guy, when she had gone to meet up with her friend, and then he saw a guy at the airport, and then she found the guy attractive, and she found the guy attractive. He was tall, well built, and he referred to her as handsome, and so. And they got to know, and she said the first time she laid eyes on him, she was like in love, and she always fancied the thought of getting married after knowing the guy, even though it's only a few months or a week, because her parents, they got married just after 1 week of knowing themselves. So she had the same idea as well, but for me, I think that kind of idea of getting married to, because let me say that's totally a stranger, because way back people are way different, like right now, because in this generation people are more fixed with situationship, but I won't say that way back it wasn't there. Of course it was there, but it was not that widely. So she found the guy like attractive, and she fell in love at first sight. And when she did, she calls the guy, he's called Martina Anderson. So the guy was like a friend to the boyfriend of a friend. So when she was in Denmark, and then she got to interact with the guy, and they got to know each other, and then after 2 weeks of knowing each other, they moved in together, and they started to go like on vacation to different places like Monaco, Cabo. And one time when they went to, before like going to Cabo, no, before going to Monaco, the guy asked, because he had, when they got to know each other, and he wanted her like to travel there, so she sent him the passport copy of herself. So the man had details about her, so one time he asked her like if she was the one that had really bought herself the Chanel bag. And the lady, like Oneka, replied, yeah, she bought the Chanel bag herself. So, and when she told him that, the dude was like, oh, I think inside in his mind was like, oh, I'm on the right babe, so independent, and she has money. Yes, because no way, like someone who doesn't have money, no, you can't buy yourself a Chanel bag. so then they went to Monaco. Yeah, and when they went to Monaco, traveled to Monaco, they slept in a room that was costing like 2,000 euros per night. And Onyeka like search went on to search for the hotel, and it was true, it was costing 2,000 euros per night. And of course, as you know, vacation nowadays, how can you go on a vacation without taking pics, videos, and documenting each and everything for the people or your fans to see? And so they hired like photographers, they were like models, everything they were doing except like the personal private stuff. Like when they were at the pool, while they were swimming, while they're having breakfast, just normally going to the gym, each and everything, it was photographed and filmed. Yes, and when they went to shop, he asked her like to shop for anything that she would like, and when she did, she only chose the glasses that were costing like 200 US dollars. So, and one time he was like, he didn't have my. And the other thing, what is so like, it's not funny, what is so absurd or strange is that she thought that the guy was from really a royal family, because the guy claimed that yeah, he was from a royal family, and he was an Olympian, you know, all that stuff. Yes, so everything happened. Yeah, so guys, fast rate. I'm gonna go get food. So yes guys, sorry, I was still like trying to get something to eat before I even rant and tell you the story time. So yes, I don't know why I'm having the tingle in my face. I just don't know, is the sun that much or is it because of my allergy, you know, or I didn't apply enough sunscreen. I just don't know, but my face is kind of tingling and I don't like that, and I can't touch it because I don't touch my face, you know, with bare hands, because even though they're my hands, I don't think that orange that clear unless I have to take like procedures to prove that yeah, they're really that clear. So I was still telling you, yeah, he claimed he was from the royal family and Olympian and stuff. So when the lady didn't manage to Google, because of course a normal person or a usual person, there is that excitement that comes when you think like you're maybe dating a wealthy man, you're dating a millionaire, or you're dating a celebrity that he or she may claim to be, and also if the person claimed to be from the royal family, of course you will be astonished and you will try to find out really is the guy from the royal family, because oh my god, the girl was there, she was abroad for lots of years. Of course people are judging her that she had to be like, you know, she had to know that the first thing you do that you want to get information, you have to search on the internet, so that you can, because right now even though someone shares the number with you, you can try to search for that number to see if that person or like the SIM card he gave you or the number he gave you, it belongs to him or she. And also you can try to reverse the photos to see if the photos the person sent you, they are really all hers. Yes, but she was so blind, and people go on and say she was so blinded by life. But let's try it. So, eyagenda esena emmere ono lumu wanje n'okina essowaani n'ogamba akugambye okina essowaani
olaba ogemadde kuyitira abadde akolera bali bagenda
bavaawo basenguka mukama we yamukyusa ye
nedda kati ge bakolera tabasasula bundi sente era bafunye abakozi kati ono ogemadde kuyitira yakasana yamuweereza emmere
ate gwe
enze nkolerere
wansi kati njagala mmere batooke omuceere mutono then mwina lumonde muwogo tuweddeyo mwina amatooke muceere mwokka
kosinga ngenda kuyitira
mpozi era naawe webatalina mba ngenda mbireka mpozi mpitiraako koole
kati bakulesi emmere nokugenderera kuletera emmere
okamazi
olira ode y'emmere
mu amatooke omuceere katono then lumonde muwogo oba nga kuliko nakati oba ensujju then enva nyama yanyama webale. Yes, so I was still telling you about you. Yes, so everything happened and she didn't try to search if it was really true, and people holding her more accountable than the man that truly scammed her. So I don't think it's the ladies that are trying to judge her more, you know, for what for the deception that she was able to face. But you know, sometimes when you're surely in love, when you're deeply in love, you tend to ignore the red flags. You tend to not listen to what people may tell you, you know, or try to warn you, and you're just like focused on the love that you have for that person only, and you ignore the other fundamental things. But in her story, Moko's caller. Okay, Moko's caller, thanks for the compliments. Yes, and by the way, before we go on, let me try to show you what is in my bag. So, if you're new here and you have never watched my lives, I'm a beauty creator and I own a beauty brand. I make lip glosses and hair growth products, and yeah, what's in my bag? I'm going to show you what's in my bag right now. So what's in my bag? There is the other phone. There is my hair oil that I can't move on without, and it's the hair oil that has made me to have this gorgeous long thick hair. It is this, and yes, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. You can see I move with different like glosses, and they're from my brand. Yeah. So when I feel like I want to put on, or I want to have a certain lip combo, because right now you can see I'm putting on the red, and that's why I have like the lips that are for sherry. So I'm putting on this red, and you can see the other glosses. So when I feel like, oh, today I'm wearing like a certain way, I just have to put on like a different gloss. So yeah, every day each bag I put on like some glosses in it, so that I don't have to try to remove in the other bag the glosses that are there. So if I'm gonna catch a different bag, then I just have to know that I have to use this gloss, and I have to make sure it matches with my clothes that I'm wearing or that I'm going to wear. So yeah, you can see the glosses are so beautiful, they're so nice, they smell so nice, and yeah, here they are. And if you're wherever you are, if you're a lady, just don't forget to order yourself some lip glosses, and we deliver worldwide, whether you're in Europe, North America, wherever you are, you're in Asia, you're in wherever you are, we can deliver, and we deliver as a post. So yeah, this is it. I can tell the lip glosses, they're so good, they're so nice. When you buy one, you'll fall in love with it, and you'll never go back without like using Trinity Beauty glows. This glows is something to die for. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. So this is like a commercial break from the gossip that I was trying to share with you guys. Yes, I don't know why. When I have these colors in my hand, these two pink shades, I don't know, these attract me more. The light pink, it attracts me more than the hot pink. Yes, so yeah, don't forget to order yourself some lip glosses. So that's what is in my bag. I'm drying now on my hair oil, and this hair oil, it's cruelty free and vegan as well, and it's also made from with pure oil mixed with aromatic herbs that are good for reducing inflammation, that are rich in antioxidants, are that are good for nourishing, softening, adding shine, and moisturizing. And also the other thing is that they will make your hair soft if you have the hard fussy hair, and it will make your hair care routine so easy and manageable. Yes, because just like me, I wear my hair like all year long. Yes, just my hair, no extensions, no what, just my hair, and all this is my hair. So don't forget to order yourself the Trinity Beauty, like the Trinity Beauty hair growth oil. And there are other products that will be launched. Yes, if it's not, if it's not in December, then it will be in the new year in January. So stay tuned. Yes, and I know you love the product. Yes, Celeste, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and watch Celeste think I'm like, yes, don't make me blush. Yeah, while I'm trying to be serious. So yeah, don't forget to grab yourself one, and it's not that expensive, and don't worry, we deliver wherever you are. Yes. Yeah, so that's what is in my bag. So let's continue with the Danish deception. So yeah, the lady was, and after 3 months, yes, I'm saying professional. So after 3 months, the lady and the guy, they flew, and the parents, they flew to Nigeria to have the introduction ceremony, and all that. And when they did, the lady was so overprotective, the lady was so overprotective, and she didn't want other ladies to, have a grasp of her like fiancé or her man. So she was like, oh, I didn't want, like, I feel like I didn't want him to get near other African ladies because I thought they would snatch her. So all what she was like putting out there on the media or on TikTok is the thing that made her to be judged by people. So the reason why I brought this Danish deception for my viewers to see and watch is because that, yeah, many ladies that are judging her for what she is falling into, they're judging her for what she is falling into or what she fall into, because it happened like 3 years ago, even though she was just able to share the story in 2025 and in November. Yes, and people are holding her accountable that even when he scammed her like 500k US dollars, she did not ask for the divorce. Even when she know that the guy was always borrowing money from her friends, from family, all the people she was close with. She didn't, try to comfort him and try to put a stop to it. And she just continued like to stay silent. And even before the guy tried to ask for a divorce, excuse me, and even way before the guy when he asked for the divorce, the lady had not like brought it up by herself. So yeah, the lady had not asked for the divorce first, because learning that the man had tried to scam you, and also he was getting money from family. Even her young sister trying to borrow $3,000 from her young sister. It was something though diabolical. So all that happening and her not doing anything, people holding her accountable. Why she did not stand up for herself, and why did she try to let him have his way through? Maybe she would have had her revenge. Maybe she would have been the one to divorce him, not him to try to ask for the divorce first, and all that. But I know there are lots of ladies there that are going through almost the same thing, that that Onyeka went through as well, but they're keeping quiet, they're staying in their relationship. Okay, Samuel Mangumura, thanks for the compliment. And yes, and all that. But there are some ladies that are going through almost the same situation that she's going through, but they can't stand up for themselves just because they're living a certain fairy tale online or on social media, and they feel like they shouldn't stop living that lifestyle because they already portrayed a certain picture to the people that follow them. So all that is not good. If you're going through a tough situation, if you're going through an abusive relationship, if you're being in an unhappy marriage where you're mistreated, where you're not valued from your partner, always stand up yourself. Just because you have an account where you have an account which you open for you and your partner, and you feel like, especially women in interracial relationship get that thing most. They feel like if something happens or if they try to break up, they do not want to stop showing they do not want to stop showing that they're still happy or they're still living with their partners. They still want to portray what they always portray. So the couple content becomes a niche which they can't let go of, and they feel like, what will people say? What will people call her? And they do not want to be judged. But the one thing you can learn from Onika's story, the Danish deception, is that she was able to stand up for herself, and she was able to let go and to move on and to carry on with her life. Yes, confidently, and her being able to share the story shows that she's now in recovery, and she feels like it's okay for her to share the story out to people. Yes, but don't ever try to put another woman down. Always stand up for a fellow woman. And yes, today you're laughing about what has happened to Onyeka, but one time it can be you. So always be humble in life. Just because you're having a highlight if you don't try to protect yourself, yes, if you don't try to protect yourself from all that, and you try to be humble, you don't feel like you're on top of the world, then even though something happens, you won't feel like the need or the urge to go on to keep a certain lifestyle or to keep a certain face or a certain side of you that you think people are used of seeing or what they're accustomed to. Because right now, lots of ladies or women, they are so influenced by women online, like soft life, sprinkle, and oh, my man buys me this, my man gives me everything, my man what, my man pays this, my man. But you're putting it out there. First of all, you're attracting evil eyes, and the other thing is that not every person is happy for you. You know, people may show you face to face that they are happy, but deep down when they're not happy, when they just, that's why I learned something from someone. He said that the people that do you wrong, or the people that want the worst for you, are always the people that are close to you, because there is no enemy that is far from you. Always the enemy is among your close circle. So just keep that in mind. Be wary of the people that you bring close to you. Make sure that you're close to someone after going through like everything, the personality of that person and how he or she carries herself. Don't just be with friends just because she's pretty, just because she has money, just because she's dating a wealthy man or a rich man, or maybe she's living a lifestyle that you will want for yourself. Yes, don't do that. Always be wary. We are living in a strange world where some people have lost their humanity. They only wish to see other people down. They don't want the best for other people. They just want to use other people. So yeah, there is a lot and lots to learn from her Onyeka's story. But Onyeka's story, the thing that I like about it is that she had a close circle that was so supportive, that was so nice, that was so trustworthy, that was, how can I say, that loved her for truly who she was, despite her man like trying to borrow money or trying to scam like her close friends. You know, they still stood by her. They never left her. They stood by her. Yes, so make sure that you get friends that will always be there for you. Yes, and don't always tell everyone everything. Always be wary and don't trust everyone. Yes, I'm telling you, and you should always look out, because it's not an easy world out there. People are evil. Yes, and many ladies are laughing, and some like fancy her lifestyle, and they liked how she was carrying herself, and yes, and they wanted to have that, and now seeing that everything that they was seeing was not true, it's like, oh, they feel good, they feel like, oh yeah, you know, wow, you're very beautiful. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. And also, my food is here, so you're gonna excuse me a little bit. Yeah, right. Come here. guys, let me show you my food. Like I want local food, because when you're having food in our country or in Uganda, it has to be like this. You can't always have one meal. Yes. So as you can see, I don't know, this is posho, you know, it's like flour and then they mingle. And this is the pumpkin, and this is the sweet potato, and this is the rice, and this is the cassava, and these are the spinaches, the greens mixed together, and this is the matoke. My everything. Without matoke, I don't know. I wanna have matoke each and every day. So yeah, I don't know. I think we should end there before I can. Yeah, we're going to end that. Then I can have my meal. Yes. So thanks for watching. If you really want me to continue the story and you know, and then react to it towards how other people reacted to it, so you can let me know and you comment. And if you're not yet a subscriber, please do subscribe so that you become part of our family. Yes, I love you. Ciao ciao. Bye bye.